everyone and welcome to today's video. Long time no see. I apologize for the lack of videos on this channel. I really wanted to post more and film more, but we moved during the month of September and that kind of jumbled everything and it was just that much more difficult. There's a lot of changes going on in our lives right now, which are good changes, but it does take some adjustment to just figure out how to schedule everything. I am really hoping that from now on I can actually post one video a week. I am aiming to post on Thursdays, probably Thursdays morning Eastern time. Still trying to decide that, but that would be the goal, so fingers crossed I can do it. So today's video is going to be my September favorites. It is that time of the month again, and I think I've skipped at least one, if not two, favorites in the past month because of everything I just said. So yeah, I have quite a few products to share. Not too many though, don't worry, it's not going to be a long video. I am going to start with makeup, and I only have two products in makeup. The first one is one that you will see in next week's video, which is going to be a drugstore makeup look. And it is the Maybelline Dream Velvet. I use the shade 20, which is classic ivory, and I have been really liking this. I'm always very wary of using drugstore foundation or BB cream or anything, mainly because I have a very sensitive skin and it reacts very easily. So when you can't test the products like you could at Sephora because you can ask for a sample, I'm always like, what do I do, if I don't like it? But I saw Jessica Clemens talk about this and I decided to give it a try. So what I did is that I actually tested it on a little bit of skin for a day before using it on my face, just to make sure that I wasn't going to break out from it. And I did not. It looked really good. What I really like about this, which is something that it's very unlike me, because I usually don't wear foundation. I don't like heavy makeup. I don't like having too much on my face. I would go, if anything, for a BB cream, but this kind of feels like a BB cream. It's very lightweight when you put it on, and then it also doesn't have like a ton of coverage. You can layer it up, so if you need more coverage, you can probably put a couple layers and you would be fine. But I only put one, and I put a very sheer one, and that's more than enough for me. And after that I use concealer, and honestly I'm good to go. I don't use this every day. I honestly only use it if I really need more coverage because I have a breakout or something like that. I am the kind of person that's always going to try and keep it minimal. The second makeup favorite kind of goes hand in hand with the one that I just showed, and it is a concealer. I have been using the NARS Creamy Concealer for, God, as long as I can remember, at least a couple of years. And I have really loved that concealer. It's one that I was very comfortable with, even though I did notice that it was creasing a little bit. So I was kind of looking to try something new and see if there was something else I could fall in love with. And I saw a lot of people raving about the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And I decided to try it. And at first I wasn't convinced. To be honest, I almost returned it, and I'm so glad I didn't. It is a very different texture from the NARS. The NARS is a lot more liquid than this one. This one is a lot thicker, creamier, and it takes a lot more oomph to actually apply it. So I actually like using this with a beauty blender, because if I use my fingers it takes a lot more time. But I do love the finish. I love that it feels like it lasts a lot longer, and I don't feel like it creases as much as the NARS. The NARS doesn't crease as much, but this one I feel creases less. So I use the color Fair. The only thing that I will mention, which has been kind of a bummer, and that this only happened 2 days ago when I bought this. I bought this like, I want to say at least 3 weeks ago. So it's something that happened very recently, and it's that this part here with the gold ring, it came off. So right now it's not coming off, and I'm very happy about it, but it came off and it kind of spilled everywhere because I pulled this out and the gold part came with it, and I didn't realize immediately because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, so be careful. If you buy this concealer, be careful that this doesn't come off, because it's not fun to clean up. So it's kind of disappointing that a product that's this expensive would have that issue. Now, I haven't seen or heard anybody else have this issue, so I wonder if it was just a fluke, hopefully. But yeah, it is something that I think is worth mentioning. Other than that, I absolutely love the formula, I love the finish, and I would highly recommend it. My next two favorites are hair related. I have been trying to take care of my hair better. I cut my hair very short last October, so almost a year ago now. Wow, that doesn't feel like it was that long ago. But yeah, I cut my hair very short. I didn't mean to cut it that short, but the hairdresser kind of went to town and did something that was not what I wanted. So I have been trying to make sure that I can grow it out. My goal is not to have it super long, like this is a length that I do enjoy. I wouldn't mind it a little longer, but like I said, I'm fine with this. But yeah, I've been trying to take better care of it, and I was noticing that the brush I was using, which wasn't a Tangle Teezer, if you see some of my videos from like the very beginning, I was using a Tangle Teezer, but it got very gross, and so I was using another one. And that one was breaking my hair so much, and I felt like it was also irritating my scalp, and I really didn't like it. So a few weeks ago I bought a Tangle Teezer again, and I mean, look at these colors, look how cool this one is. Got it off of Amazon because it was a little bit cheaper, but yeah, I have been absolutely loving this, and I think this one is the Elite, and I think the main difference is that it's slightly curved here, which like I honestly don't really feel a difference, but I guess it's a way to make it more fancy. But yeah, I have been absolutely loving this. Again, I make sure that I clean it regularly just so it doesn't get gross like the other one did. But yeah, I always recommend the Tangle Teezer. It's one of my favorite hairbrushes. The second favorite, you've probably seen it in my Sephora haul, I think a month or two ago. It was an impulse buy, and it is the Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil. It is an heat and UV protector primer, so I use this every time that I'm gonna dry my hair with a hair dryer. I use this one, and I feel like it works better. I used to use the Tresemme one, and the Tresemme one would leave my hair a little bit heavy, and I have very fine hair, so it weighs down very easily. If you have thick hair, you probably won't have that problem. But this doesn't do that. It doesn't weigh my hair down. This is like, I washed it last night, and this is like, it still looks very like a lot of volume, a lot more than I would have after 2-3 days. So yeah, I really liked it. The bonus is that it smells absolutely amazing, and I do feel like it protects the hair fairly well. So yeah, like this, I probably will buy the full size next time. My next two favorites are food related. The first one is these Crispbreads. They are 100% organic buckwheat Crispbreads, and they're gluten-free, cholesterol-free, low sodium, and yada. The main reason I bought them was because I had to stop gluten about a month ago. It hasn't been fun, but this kind of like helped me get through, like not missing bread too much. I still do miss bread a lot, but yeah, like for breakfast to do like toast, I replaced the toast with this. And it's not bad at all. It's very lightweight. I like it. I think it's fun to kind of change it up. They have other ones. They have a quinoa one, and they have a multigrain one. Multigrain is also really good. The buckwheat can have a weird taste if you're not used to it, but I really like it. It's a French brand. It's called Le Pain des Fleurs, the bread of the flowers. And you can find it at Wegmans for sure, or on Amazon. I haven't seen it anywhere else, and Wegmans only just started carrying it. My mom has been eating this in France, which is how I knew about it, and so when I saw that Wegmans was selling it, I was like, yes, score. So yeah, if you can't have gluten, take a look at this. It's not bad at all. My second food favorite is empty. Like completely empty. I bought it a week ago, and I already went through it, which means that I will more than likely not like repurchase it for a long time. When I see that there's a food that I can't stop eating, I try to avoid buying it just so I don't eat too much of it. But these are the very well known Tate's cookies, and they're the gluten-free ones. Like I just said, can't have gluten, so This has been a lifesaver for me. I also love the just regular chocolate chip ones. Yeah, they're like white with chocolate chips. These are double chocolate and they are freaking delicious. They kind of taste like a more crispy brownie. So delicious. But yeah, if you're gluten free, I do like that you have like sweets alternatives. I don't think these are too bad for you. They're probably not the healthiest either, but I would highly recommend these. Even the non-gluten ones are delicious too. My last two favorites are more of a random type. My first one is this water bottle, which is from the brand Swell. I mean, first it's marble. Who wouldn't want a marble bottle? I bought it on Birchbox. I had some points and I didn't pay much for it thanks to the points, but I think it's definitely worth it, even full price. It keeps the cold. I haven't tried the heat yet, but I know that it's supposed to keep the cold for 24 hours and the heat for 12, I believe. I will put all the links in the description box below, but I have tested it for the cold and I can absolutely guarantee you that 24 hours cold, that is absolutely true, which is very, very nice. It just started to cool down, but up until now it was very warm outside, so this was very welcome. And I like that it's not too big, so I literally put it on my backpack and carry it with me everywhere. And I have been absolutely loving it. My last favorite is a mug, and this is very random, but I absolutely love inspirational quotes. And I found this mug at a little store in Buffalo, New York, and kind of like those stores that sell only like handcrafted or more like local makers. And they had this mug that says, "She believed she could, so she did." And I wish there was like a brand or where it was made, but it doesn't say inside or outside. So if I find the link to that little store, I will put it in the description box below. But I just love it. I love the colors. I love the size. I think it's very comfortable to drink from it too. And yeah, this is my last favorite for this month. So that was it for the favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know there was a little bit of rambling going on, and I apologize for that, but if you have any of these products or you would like to share recommendations, let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!